What is up, boys?
It's Wednesday night, and we're back again after a week-long break of us being away. We're back. Computer seems to be working. We're doing well. Knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't break. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. I missed you, fellas. I haven't seen you in a while. It's been 2 weeks?
Nah, it's been like a week. We
Yeah,
missed
but we didn't do one
Wednesday,
last week.
and then we were going to do one Friday.
Yeah.
But somehow there was a miscommunication. I'm not going to blame anybody
Yeah, I
specifically.
don't
but
want to blame Mike or anything, but the guy
somebody
couldn't
was
show up.
like,
Mike,
oh yeah, it was Mike's fault.
No, in his contract, we said you got to show up to these dates. Like you got to make these dates.
You have 7 appearances.
Yeah, and this guy just blows us off. For nothing.
No shows his appearance.
Right behind you. I was right there the whole time.
You were behind him?
We were walking through Sam's Club.
I know, because I said that one thing, and he was like, "Oh, I'm right behind him." I was like, "All right."
As you're texting him, and he's like, "No," he's like, "Watch this," just to light you up. I'm behind you in the car.
Yeah.
And then he's responding with like the most mean responses that he possibly could, and I'm like,
"We were playing
being a douche."
Yeah, it was fantastic. I knew, and it's funny because like I was talking to Mike, and I was like, he's probably having the worst day at work, and I am just ripping
That's
this
the
guy
thing.
apart.
I was having a great day. Like you said, you were having a great day. I was having a great day. Everybody's having a good day, and I'm like, this guy's just being a dick for no reason. I have done nothing wrong to this guy.
Made him sad. Oh yeah. So
I even text Ari like, Jesse's being a fucking dick, and I'm pissed off. She's like, you guys will be all right. This happens all the time. I was like, I know, but still, it's the point.
Oh man. Well, I apologize for that, and I'm glad to be back talking. No, I don't.
He doesn't.
But
He'll do it again in 2 weeks.
I am glad to be talking wrestling with the boys again.
Well, let's talk about wrestling then. You like talking about wrestling? Let's talk about wrestling. What are your I don't want to do match by match breakdown for Money in the Bank, but just like your overall thoughts, whatever jumped out to you. If we do match by match, I feel like we'd be here all night. So
yeah, probably.
Let's start with Short Mike. What are your thoughts on Money in the Bank?
I would say possibly one of the worst pay-per-views we've had. It was so shit. I did not like it. Some of the winners definitely didn't need it. Some of the spots didn't go great.
Yeah, no, I could agree. I definitely think it was the worst of the year. The women's match, that slap, that was amazing. And I even mid-match, I was texting, I think my dad, and I was like, this is the sloppiest match, but I'm enjoying it so much. Like the sloppiness added to how chaotic that match was. I really enjoyed that match, and the commentators very sold that really well. Like the whole time they reacted like, "What are we watching?" And they even give a standing ovation twice for those guys. Like mad props to those guys or those girls in that match. Jay, what did you think before I keep going?
I think the wrestling was good. I just think what made the card so bad was we didn't like the winners. Is definitely what it was. I think that's what took away from the card. I think the women's match was the best match of the night. And I didn't obviously going into it, I wouldn't have thought that we would have got such a great match out of it. I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, but I just think the winners is what brought it down.
Yeah, you both brought up the winners. What winners did you not like? Because I think everybody.
I love Tiffy winning, but
yeah,
I really wanted Chelsea Green to win. I really wanted to get that Karen angle with the Money in the Bank, but I have no problem with Tiffy winning. What else did we have on the card? Braun Breaker losing clean was, I think, terrible. I hated it. Even because I think he's just going to come. We'll talk about this soon, but I think he's just going to come right back and take it on a bigger show.
In a bigger show, yeah.
Yeah, but we're making Sami Zayn look like nobody can beat this guy. Braun Breaker had all the momentum on planet Earth. He's literally killing guys.
He's a baby face. That's kind of what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to look unbeatable.
How about you shut the fuck up and let me talk? We made it 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
And it wasn't me.
Braun Breaker is breaking everybody in half. I was going to get to this and grinding my gears. I'm going to get to it now. Why does Samantha Irvin announce him as Breaker? Why does she throw a pause in there? I hate that.
Does she?
That drives me nuts. Yeah, if you listen to it back, I just had to get that out because it was on tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
No, this guy was killing people. He was putting them out of the company. He's beating these guys over the head with steps and spearing them at 100,000 miles an hour. I think they derailed his momentum a little bit there. I think they did. I wish that they added a third person to that match and somebody else took a pin and not him. But it is what it is. But I think that was my biggest disappointment of the card.
I think that's what you're gonna get at SummerSlam, but we'll get into that in a minute. But I don't know. I really like the match itself, and I don't at the time I hated Braun Breaker losing, but it's just gonna lead to bigger things for everybody involved. I don't really see a problem with it. At the time of Drew winning, I very much hated that too. But then after thinking about it, pondering it over, using the briefcase for that angle made the CM Punk thing stronger. It also made the Seth Rollins CM Punk feud, like, brought that back up. And even if you had a winner for the briefcase, let's say Mello won or Knight won, they wouldn't have anything to do because Cody's going to have a lengthy title run. Gunther's going to have a lengthy title run. You're not cashing in on either of those guys anytime soon. And remember, our last male briefcase holder, Damian Priest, held that thing forever. People were, like, mad about how long it took. So you kind of just had to get one, get it out of the way, and use it as the angle. And I kind of liked it. Everybody, at first I was upset, but I really liked it.
In the moment, you text me immediately, and it was like, this is so stupid for an angle. I can't believe they're wasting this briefcase on an angle. Mm-hmm. And then, like, a minute later, you're like, you know what? That was right. They know what they're doing.
I got to let them cook sometimes. I have, like, an instant reaction.
I think wrestling as a whole, like, wrestling fans as a whole, is they don't let anything simmer for, like, even a second. They just take the immediate reaction and just show so much emotion to why it's wrong or whatever it is. And then you get 2 months down the line, and you're like, holy shit, Triple H was cooking back then.
Yeah, I mean, just think, I feel like we bring him up every show, but let's just think about Bray Wyatt when that first started with the puppets and stuff. People were like, what the fuck? What are we watching? Yeah. And then it became the most over thing in wrestling history almost. Like, that's a pretty big deal still. Any other thoughts on, the botches? Oh, my God.
Dude, it was Botch in the Bank.
Botch in the Money in the Botch is what I titled it. Botch in the Bank might be better, though.
Yeah, it's way better.
Whatever he goes by these days, because I think he's gotten banned like 8 times or something on YouTube. That dude's got content for years. If they have fed him for generations of his household.
Oh, Botchamania?
Oh, yeah.
And feeding his household right now.
Hey, Mike, I don't want to cut you off, but don't just we're not on his show. We're on our show. And you're sitting here, you're advertising somebody else's show on our show.
Yeah.
If you'd like to start,
as kindly as I can say it,
right?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
We're doing our thing. All right.
This guy signs one contract with us. He barely makes his appearances.
One brother.
He starts advertising everybody else's show. This guy,
we're on 2 strikes. We're on 2 strikes. We're 8 minutes in. We're 8 minutes in. At the 12-minute mark, you might as well just leave.
How many balls? It's important.
What does that even mean?
Baseball.
This is baseball. It's important. Right. How many balls?
It's not a full count, buddy. You're 0-2. Yeah.
0-2.
Anyways,
anyways, now that Mike's gone, we talk about our show.
How about are we done with Money in the Bank? Going to a little Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, no, I think we pretty much got it all up. I don't want to blame the one who was it? I don't even know their names at this point.
I think it was low blow guy. I think it was Tongaloa.
That was
Tongaloa.
Wait,
I don't want to blame what?
What did Mike say? Tongaloa?
Yes. Tongaloa?
Yeah, Tongaloa.
Okay. So yeah, I don't want to blame Tongaloa for his mistiming of the low blow. That dude had a stage 4 concussion.
He got clobbered.
I heard thunk.
I saw it. Like when it happened. Like most people, I think, didn't notice it in the time. They just took.
I saw his hand.
And I was like, this dude, just got crushed.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously didn't know that spot was coming. So like, right. If I knew in hindsight, I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. But yeah, and then when he actually executes the punch, he hits Tama Tonga in the head.
Yeah,
straight
the
in the
other
head.
Tonga.
That was a stiff punch, man. That was
tongue in the head.
That was a mess.
He was seeing 6 people probably.
Before we get off of Money in the Bank, shout out to Chelsea Green for taking that damn bump. That was insane. I know there was an angle, like the way the WWE camera angle was. I swear you would think she was 45 feet in the air.
Oh my God!
I saw an angle from the ring that made it look like okay, like all right, I get it. But there was in live action, I popped. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, you got to figure the ladder's probably what, 10 feet, a 10-foot ladder?
Probably. And she was like one rung under.
So one rung under the top. So, yeah, but still, that's insane.
And then she fell a little bit sideways before going down. Like,
yeah. Well, she had to because she was tucking herself, like trying to prevent herself from dying.
That's a gangster move. That's a gangster bump to take.
Yeah. Well, speaking of crazy. Oh, sorry, Mike.
Are you jumping?
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
No.
All right. Curious. Anyway,
I have done a lot of wrestling, and I would never do anything crazy. I know a lot of wrestling. I make it sound like I'm a veteran or something.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of training.
And this is why you couldn't make it anywhere. You weren't willing to sacrifice.
Because I wasn't willing to do that. I'm good.
Big bumps, big guy. Big bumps from the 9-foot rung.
Yeah, no, she deserves some props for that. That was insane.
Yeah, no, absolutely insane. Speaking of insane spots, though, Zoe Stark taking that Michinoku driver onto the ladder
none of these ladders broke, by the way.
No.
I know.
I was waiting. There were so many spots where I'm like, all right, that ladder is going to snap in half. And then nothing. And I like how much more impact it had to have taken because it didn't break.
I know.
It was gross.
Even in the men's Money in the Bank match, Andrade did a sunset flip into the ladder, which I feel like he does every single Money in the Bank match that he's in. I feel like we see that spot a million times. That's something that I liked about the women's match. There's such unique spots, insane spots.
Chad Gable took a nasty spot where he was dangling.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were gonna get a recreation. I thought Jay was gonna get up there and spear him.
That's not what I thought. I thought the lights were gonna go out and the Wyatt Six were gonna hang this man. I 100% thought he was getting
over again. He was dead again.
He
was dead again. Back from the dead and then murdered.
The briefcase, and he was gonna hang it. What the fuck?
And I was gonna be like, whoa.
And then you look on the ground, and Jay's just holding the briefcase. He just went like the Otis spot.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
I don't want Jay winning, but yeah.
Better.
Anything else we got to talk about Money in the Bank? We all good here?
Yeah.
Moving on to Monday Night Raw.
Go to the Monday Night Raw.
That missed Drew McIntyre's theme. You think he's?
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about the.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh my God,
Warden botch.
Yeah, no, it was the most important one, but I like to forget it because it makes Priest look bad.
I don't know.
I don't know who it was on. Yeah.
I wish that they would have spun an angle on Monday night where you just see Finn paying the ref.
Yeah.
To not count him out or to not pin him or whatever.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah, because it would have showed because Priest was adamant that he didn't want any of their help. And then it would have further split them apart because he ended up helping anyways.
Did you get that story off of Twitter? Or did you come up with that one?
That's
a genuine question.
I literally in the moment I thought of Liv Morgan doing it.
Yeah.
And then I saw them say someone, I don't know who. I saw someone say Finn doing it, and I was like, Finn makes sense.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I think that would have sold the story of people helping him when he doesn't want help.
Yep.
That would have made Priest not look as bad because he got beat, but he could say I never got beat. All good stuff. That would have been great. Yeah, good thinking.
I would argue the worst thing they could have done. Like you have to acknowledge it at some point because everyone's staring at it, and you're all looking at it, and like Priest doesn't even attempt to kick out. He's just.
One of the worst parts is so there was a firework display my neighbor was doing next door that night. And so my father-in-law came over and he was watching Money in the Bank with me for a little bit before they started the show. And that was on and I count and I go 1, 2, 3 and I was like nobody kicked out and I'm like flipping out and he's so confused because he doesn't watch wrestling. Yeah. And he was like, dude didn't move. Why didn't he fucking pin him? And I had to explain that they just fucked up.
Yeah, that sucks, especially when you got new people watching it.
Exactly.
When something like that happens.
And I'm like, it just makes us look bad.
Yeah, it's hard to get them back in.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're done with Money in the Bank. Just want to real quick before we move on to SummerSlam, I want to give a shout out to. I already talked about me doing my wrestling, so I'll talk about them real quick. AIW doing their big show of the year, Absolution, this weekend, Saturday night at the Masonic Temple in Cleveland. Main evented by Nathan Zagura, Joshua Bishop, Sam Holloway, and Tom Lawler versus friends of the show, friends of you, friends of me, members only, Malcolm Cambridge, Calvin G. Lewis, Jeff Jarrett, and Satam Singh. They get to main event Absolution, and I think that's really awesome for them. And shout out to all the people involved, but specifically members only and Sam Holloway. Go out there, kill it. I don't think I'll be going. I think I'll be stuck at work, so hopefully maybe if I get out on time, I can slide over. I don't think either one of you guys are going.
Well, no, that's bachelor party night for me and Mike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are super busy.
Bachelor party at the AIW.
No.
What are your bachelor plans?
Well, Michael has no idea. So.
Oh, okay, it's a surprise.
But there will be lots of bevies consumed.
Okay.
There will be fire and possible explosions.
Hopefully, you don't get them Busch Light, and hopefully, you got real beverages.
I can't imagine anybody would drink Busch Light. So. I don't think we're gonna get any Busch Light.
Absolutely disgusting.
Fire doesn't result in your neighbor calling.
We will not be at my home, so it will be okay. We will not have to worry about that neighbor. Me and Short Mike did get the cops and fire department called out for a fire. It could be a real quick story.
It was go ahead.
Cleaning out the house. We were remodeling. We're throwing stuff in the fire. We throw out a whole cabinet. We didn't even look what was in it because we didn't care. There was aerosol cans in there, and they started boom blowing real loud. Mike decides to faint as if he got hit, like he was joking. And he faints and he lays there for a second, and then we laugh it off. We run in the house and keep doing our thing. And then 3 fire trucks pull up. Everybody, the chief is there. They're going crazy. Old neighbor thought that he got hit with something and died because she was watching through the window what we were doing. Obviously, she didn't watch too long because she didn't see Mike get off the ground and walk away.
Well, because she's seen him faint and probably ran to a phone to call the
she's in a wheelchair. She didn't run anywhere.
She didn't run anywhere. All right, first off.
Anyways, we got in big boy trouble.
Oh, big boy trouble! You actually got in trouble?
We got big boy trouble. Because then they started dinging us for everything. Like, why are you burning paint? And I'm like,
oh my god!
Like, why is this massive fire? Like, it was too long, too wide. It was too close to the house. There was stuff in there that shouldn't be in there.
That's better than getting called for cuckoo.
And so then as soon as they left, we just started doing what we were doing again. So fire will not be at my house. Fire will be at another establishment. We will be blowing stuff up. We will be riding some things from some things. I don't know how to word it. Some motor vehicles. Not intoxicated. We will not be intoxicated while we're riding anything in the woods. Just normal bachelor party activity. Hopefully we have all of our fingers and limbs for the wedding. Because it's only 6 days away, so it's not like we can order a new one and get it sewn on or anything. So, Don, we're going to need you to pray for the kids while we're out there.
Cool. 6 minutes of talk about something I'm not invited to. Awesome. I'm done with it. Back to wrestling.
This guy's too busy for us. Before this, we were trying to strategize the pod before this, and he goes, I cannot speak to you until 8:15 at a minimum. I'm a busy man, Mr. Busy Man over here.
I had stuff to do. Anyway, SummerSlam. What are we
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, Monday Night. Are we going to talk about Monday Night Raw?
Fucking Mami came back. What are we talking about?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I didn't know. I didn't see any indication that we'd be talking about this.
Yes, you did.
I'm making a joke because there's so many freaking Rhea Ripley shirts here. I feel left out.
Yeah, maybe you should buy merch from the greatest women's wrestler there is.
Yeah.
A Rhea Ripley shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. All the t-shirts suck though. Like every single. I was looking at WWE shop this week. Every t-shirt sucks.
I think the only thing I really want to talk about from Monday Night Raw is when Chad Gable's bitching at who's the Monday Night Raw GM? Which one?
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce. He's bitching at Adam Pearce, and then he opens the door, and it's Bo Dallas sitting in his office.
Yeah, so I did see that. That's pretty interesting.
So it feels like they're detaching Bo Dallas from Uncle Howdy. Like, he's obviously Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
But they're like detaching him as if he's going to be a normal wrestler, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, they're gonna use Bo Dallas as the the human side of all of this and the realistic side, and I think they'll do the same with the rest of them. Because if you've seen the last VCR tape, which by the way, does this guy not have like a a DVD or something? Why is it always VCR?
And also, weird. Like, why do we gotta keep? Well, obviously he's tech savvy if he keeps putting these QR codes.
That's what I'm saying. Not only the QR codes and stuff, he has like crazy editing on these videos where it's overlaying like different faces over them. Yeah, like, obviously, you know what you're doing. Just send an email.
It's not on VHS.
Right, just send an email and say, "Hey, open this link."
Yeah.
I swear it's not a virus.
I swear it's not a virus. Just trust me.
So
give me your social to open the link.
You got this evil little bitch coming out of the ring every night, and she doesn't speak. She just walked up and goes, "Here's a box," and then leaves.
And it's dumb every time.
I'm over that.
Like, just have Michael Cole say like, we got another VCR tape, but it was sent to us. Like, you don't need her to come out every single week. The first time it was like, all right, cool. But yeah, if you paid attention to the VCR tape, back to what I was saying, the overlay happened on more than just Bo Dallas this time. It was the other guys too. You see them unmasked, all except Nikki Cross, which I thought was interesting. She still kept.
You think they're trying to like? Makeup. Are they trying to portray as if is she just a placeholder for Alexa Bliss?
Maybe. I don't know. Why would
nobody asked you down there for your stupid opinion? Let's hear it. You know everything. Let's hear the.
I don't think they do. I don't think they want to put her back there. Why? I don't think she's willing to give enough time to it. She's got a kid. I think she's gonna go.
So does everyone else. Becky Lynch had a kid. She's world champ.
She might. I think she goes full mom mode.
She was world champ, and then she decided to retire so she could be with her kid. To Mike's point.
Yeah, now. And they
I know.
They gave her a world title as a pity. She had a child before the last time she was world champ. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think having that kid, and I think she's really putting a lot of effort into the being the mom thing, like following her on everything. She doesn't even post half the time. She's just being a mom.
Because her kid has like actual like health issues that she's got to be there for, though. That's to Mike's point again. Maybe she doesn't want to be.
I don't think they'll do it because she can't commit that much to it.
How do you know that she can't commit? How do you know they're not even in the back? Like, you don't know this chick's life.
Buddy, I was in the back.
I don't.
Not you. No, he's down here speculating her life. Like, she can't commit that time. She can't do that. How do you know that? Does the kid not have a father?
I've been in her house.
Also, she named the kid after Bray Wyatt. She is gonna fucking come back and be a part of this. I can almost guarantee it.
Did she?
Yeah, the middle name is a foreign word for Red or something, and she said that Red had a strong connection to Bray. She brought it up after his death and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Anyways, regardless, she is 100% gonna be if she comes back to the WWE. If she comes back in any capacity, she's gonna be a part of this.
No, that's pretty cool. Like I said, if she does come back, she is going to be a part of it for sure. Yeah. I don't see them using Nikki Cross as a placeholder, though, because that would just make Nikki Cross irrelevant.
Right. No, which I 100% agree with. I was just curious as to why she would be the only one without the.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I also wonder why. Yeah. Was it a mistake or was it just like, I don't know, because everything matters now, right? So who knows?
It always mattered.
Something we didn't bring up about Money in the Bank, though, John Cena, the champ, is no longer here. Announced his retirement tour. How are we feeling about that? Sad? Happy? This guy's got a pouty face. We got a comment here. Elizabeth Pierce Brown. Hi, boys. Hi, Elizabeth. How do you feel about John Cena retiring?
She's a big John Cena fan.
She's a big John Cena fan?
Yep.
Let us know.
Fun fact about John Cena.
Sad. Big John Cena fan. You're right.
My dog. Real quick, sidebar, John Cena is hosting Shark Week. I found that out today. I am fucking pumped.
I will watch Shark Week again. All right.
Anyways, no, this is probably the saddest thing to happen in my wrestling life. John Cena was like a massive part of my childhood.
Yeah.
So this really sucks. It does suck. I'm glad that it seems that we're going to see him for most of 2025 throughout the year. He'll be on some big spots. I know he's not going to main event WrestleMania because I just don't think they. But I mean, it fucking
2
it would
nights.
be nice.
2 nights.
I would love nothing more than for Randy to slither his way and take this strap off of Cody or one of the other ones that has the world title. Don't care which one. Randy Orton, John Cena, main event one last time at WrestleMania. John Cena takes it. Yeah, because you're a Cody crybaby. So sit over there and pout while I finish my.
You don't even know who I want Cena to face at Mania. It's not Cody. It's not Cody Rhodes. It's not Cody Rhodes.
I know you don't want him to fight. I know you don't want him to fight Cody. I don't care about that.
I do at a certain point. I want him at Elimination Chamber, not at WrestleMania.
You don't want Randy to take the strap from fucking Cody.
I'm okay with him taking the strap from Cody. You don't even know. You don't even know what I got up here. All the plans I got up here.
How about you let me finish my plan before you start running your fucking mouth, huh? We're getting edgy here, buddy. We're never going to make it to this SummerSlam card if you want to keep running your damn mouth.
SummerSlam's out.
Anyways, I would love nothing more in my fictitious world, Don, than Randy to take this damn strap off of Cody and then him take it to WrestleMania and fight John Cena. John Cena takes it from him and loses at fucking SummerSlam or something, whenever his last Money in the Bank somewhere. But now that you piss me off, I hope that Cody never wrestles again. I hope Cody, because you're the king of, we used to have a third co-host and you ran him out of town because you're the king of interrupting. You're the king of interrupting. That's all you are. You just want to jump in and you just got something to yap about. Let me finish my damn prediction.
Now
you can speak. The floor is yours. Yeah, this is your pod. This is all yours.
You're gonna do a bit where you interrupt me every time I talk. I know how this is gonna go. And he's gonna sit there silent until I say something, and he's gonna jump in. It's gonna be a whole bit. Oh, we got a comment here. Take it from Cody from Elizabeth.
Thank you for someone with a brain.
What I was saying was I think we should have a whole podcast where we plan John Cena's retirement tour.
Yeah, you probably should have said that after I finished.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's all I was transitioning.
No, because you can't.
I apologize. I transitioned
before you were in the
done.
Middle of my sentence.
I know. That's what I said. I thought you were done. Yeah. I apologize. Yeah. I'm sorry. You said I want Cena and Randy Orton to main event WrestleMania. I said okay.
No,
I transitioned. I thought you were done.
No, I didn't say that because I said I want Randy to take the strap.
Kaylee said my mother doesn't know who Cody is.
No, it doesn't matter. Her name's Callie, but that doesn't matter either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This guy does nothing right. I want you guys to know that. He's done nothing right. If he would show up on time for work, we'd be able to fucking do this.
What do you mean show up on time? I was here before you. I was here before you.
Because you have to be, because you're the one that set it up.
Host the motherfucking podcast.
Well, thanks to you and your actions, we now have 31 minutes to predict our SummerSlam card.
We got time.
Not when Mike is going to give us a fucking Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
That's what I was saying. If you would have let me finish, but you didn't.
Don't care.
What did he just? I'm sorry.
Kaylee, probably Kaylee.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right, Keely.
I didn't say Keely. I said Kaylee.
Like we even released a TikTok. We have a TikTok page.
Yeah, we have a TikTok page.
Whole band, it's a lot of wrestling podcast.
Join us. Yeah.
We got a whole video where we introduced the co-hosts and their wives.
Nobody pronounced the name, so.
No, I know. I was about to say.
Sorry, if you were gonna say that, I read it still.
2 weeks ago when we were done.
Don typed it.
It's been 2 weeks.
Nobody ever thought to be like, "Hey, it's pronounced Callie."
Right. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, now her mom's mad at me. I'm sorry.
It's Kalili.
Yeah, it's Kalili, like the great
Call her Cthulhu and get it moving.
The great Kalili. The great Kalili has spoken.
Kalili.
I am going to buy her a great Kali shirt, probably.
Well, she's the great Kalili now. SummerSlam. We're getting sidetracked. We're gonna talk about SummerSlam. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go through 5 matches. What we think SummerSlam's gonna produce. Give us at Cleveland, Ohio. 2 of the 3 of us are going. Mike's still up in the air with the great Kalili. Hopefully, she can help him out there. We're gonna start with Jay. What's your first match?
We are gonna open the night with. I don't want to do this because you know how I hate the champ should walk last.
Yeah.
But we're gonna open with Cody and Solo.
Okay.
I'm opening with Cody and Solo. I think they've worked it towards this. Cody took the pin from Solo. You got to have this match, and hopefully a Roman Reigns return, perhaps, would be nice. Maybe Jimmy, somebody. I know I'll be there in person, so seeing Roman Reigns come back, I would pop.
Yeah.
But with that being said, these are also just 5 matches without the 2 guaranteed matches from the King and Queen of the Ring. So it's possible that I would have put one of those before this, but that's out of these 5, that was my first Cody versus
That's your
Solo
opener
for the title.
I'm just gonna jump to my main event then, because that's my main event. I don't want to like repeat,
No,
but that's my main event. Cody and Solo, Roman return, maybe a Jimmy return too. I'm not looking forward to this at all.
No,
I could care less. I'd rather it be Jacob Fatu and Cody. I think that'd be fun.
I was thinking Jacob Fatu and Randy, maybe. Yeah. I thought about that for a little bit.
Jacob Fatu and KO sounds good too.
KO's on a lunatic fringe type run
exactly,
right now.
Yeah. So put those 2 together.
His mother's having issues in the hospital, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's definitely sending him over the edge. So just let this dude go wild. Give me a shoot.
You know, you could do that on SmackDown the night before. They like to do that. Yeah. Matches that didn't fit the pay-per-view, they put them on the SmackDown before. Put them in like a no-holds-barred match on SmackDown.
Even especially when we got to think of the future. Minneapolis next year, I believe, we're starting 2-night SummerSlams. So I think with this being the last 1-night SummerSlam, they're going to give us a lot. So maybe they use SmackDown as like a misfit night 1 type deal, and we get like a really killer SmackDown as well.
I can see that. Yeah. Mike, what's your opener?
I'm gonna do the same thing because I did have that match as well. I had Cody and Solo. I mean, because it was the gimme one that like you knew was gonna happen. It has to happen, and like I pray for that Roman Reigns return, my lord.
I think it's all gonna be gimmies, but we'll.
I think these are all layups, man.
We'll see. That's why I kind of didn't care about the timing because I think we're gonna rush through this.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right, Jay, what's your second match since we talked about that one already?
Another layup.
Keep going.
Another layup. It is going to be Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
However, I don't think Rhea takes the title here. I think Liv holds it, and it's probably going to be a Dom angle. I don't know if it's going to be a Dom like full-fledged helping Liv, or he tries to help Rhea and accidentally helps Liv. Somehow, I wish this was real and we could do a custody of Dom ladder match.
God, I want this.
I told you that. No, but seriously, I think then because I want to say the pay-per-view right after is Bad Blood.
Yeah, no, Bad Blood's in October.
So the one
I don't know. There has to be something in between. Yeah.
So I think they can drag it out, and then they finish Bad Blood with Liv versus Rhea. Maybe throw them in a cell. I'd love to see it. And then that's when Rhea takes the belt back.
Mm-hmm. I could completely agree. I have that on my show too. I want a dog collar match. I don't want a cell match. I want a dog collar match.
Yeah, but that's
for the visual.
That's out of the fetish book.
But no, not just for the fetish. Not for the fetish. Yeah. Because I don't think there's ever been women in a dog collar match. And this is the perfect feud for that to happen. Liv keeps running away from her. Liv keeps trying to avoid her. Chain her to her. Fucking have them brawl.
That's also what the cell does at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. But you're more than likely getting a cell with Drew and Punk. If you're not getting that at SummerSlam now.
And you have to. I think Bad Blood when we did have Bad Bloods. I think everyone had a cell match. So there's gonna be a cell match, and I doubt we have multiple.
I don't think everyone did. Like, it was never a themed pay-per-view like Hell in a Cell is. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's probably where we're going. We're probably going to have multiple cell matches. Unfortunately, I've always hated that. I mean, the feud should make the cell, not the other way around.
Right.
Mike, any thoughts on that? Is that one of your matches, too, or do you have a different one?
It's not. I did pick a different women's match.
Okay.
And the only reason I did is because I didn't want another layup.
Okay.
That would be. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of back and forth, and like you could probably extend it to Mania if you really wanted to, with a lot of the Dom antics and Judgment Day doing their thing. Like, I feel like you could definitely somehow pull it to Mania. So my only women's match I threw in there just for kind of fun because I thought it would be interesting to see would be Becky and Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae has been having pretty good matches. I think everyone that she's put on have been pretty good matches. And I just wanted to throw a big name in there for fun because it was too easy. I couldn't pick the same things as the rest of you every time. All right.
I understand the concept of what you're going for. You don't want to pick the same matches that we all think are going to happen. Becky Lynch ain't wrestling, though. I'll tell you that much. Candice LeRae ain't wrestling at SummerSlam.
Hopes and prayers. These are what I would, if I could hope and pray for something.
The great Khalili's mom has spoken again, so I feel like we should put this out there. The great Khalili's mom used to watch wrestling when she was pregnant with Khalili, so
she does know. Got the name.
That is where she got the name. Yeah. You are named after the great Khali.
24 years, brother.
Confirmed fact. The great Khalili.
Fact, not fiction. Fact. And it was for John Cena, probably.
You threw the worst Cleveland name on there that you could, I think.
And does she really count as Cleveland? She's not from Cleveland. She's Cleveland by association.
Right. That's why.
I will say she's probably the best of the Clevelands that I want to see. I'm so done with the Miz.
Oh.
I'm serious. I'm done with the Miz.
No, I think I
cool.
agree. I think I agree with you. That's crazy.
Gargano is cool, but at this point, they make fucking Toronto Gargano City, not Cleveland anymore. So you might as well fucking keep him in Toronto. I don't want to see this dude anymore. I love Gargano. I'm not saying I don't want to see him ever.
You just shit on Gargano pretty hard.
I kind of just shit on Gargano. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the WWE has made Toronto Gargano's home. All of his big moments, his returns, his championship wins, everything happens in Toronto. No matter how much we chant, we want Johnny or Johnny wrestling while Johnny was gone. We didn't get Johnny Gargano's return here. It waited literally till the week after or 2 weeks after in Toronto. Not Cleveland, Ohio, where he's from. Not the whole arena chanting his name, but we'll do it in Toronto. It doesn't make sense. Done. Done with our Cleveland people. We don't have any good ones.
You shit on Cleveland a lot.
Yeah, that was a little.
You really do.
We just have this.
And I think it's because guys like me try to uplift Cleveland as much as I can, and anybody from here, and you're just like, just because you're from Cleveland doesn't mean you're good, which is true. Johnny Sameface.
So somebody finally decided to watch our podcast. Johnny Sameface. No, he's good. He's a good worker. I'm not hating on Johnny. I'm hating on the fact that he's not Cleveland anymore.
He's not.
But yeah, you're right. You guys like to put over Cleveland people.
It's not his fault he's not Cleveland.
Right, and that's why I said I love Johnny. I'm not blaming Johnny. I'm blaming WWE. You guys like Cleveland as a whole, like to put over Cleveland people, like they're the best thing in the world. And 9 times out of 10, we wouldn't care. Anybody out of the state doesn't know these people. I mean, we did the same thing with Baker, but
I was waiting for you to finish. I was like, look behind you.
Do that.
Look behind you.
There's a flag behind you. You can't do that.
And that guy took the school of our state and just fucking waved the flag and just
He's not from Cleveland. He's not from Cleveland.
I know, but being here that long and running this franchise for that long, Cleveland.
Huh?
But you know what I mean. You even said yourself. We like to do that.
He's a scrappy blue collar Midwest kind of guy. That's the vibe I get from him.
Backwards hat kind of guy.
Backwards hat kind of guy.
We'll move on for the Cleveland people. Like I said, I don't think our people need to be put on such a pedestal every time. It's crazy to me.
Yes.
Is there any other Cleveland wrestlers that they could have show up? I mean, besides our indie guys. Oh, yeah, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, and again, The Miz. You could probably see The Miz. I feel like you could definitely fit something.
We're for sure going to see Logan Paul. That's one of my matches on here. Logan Paul and LA Knight, United States champion.
I also have Logan Paul and LA Knight.
That as well,
brother. Makes
bunch
sense.
of gimmies.
Yeah.
So I guess we can move on to our fourth match then.
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like one of you guys might have this. Probably not Mike because he doesn't have anything good on his card.
I do stuff.
Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title. However, it is a triple threat match.
Yep.
Don't say it. Ilya Dragunov. Can I have anything? Nope.
I also said Ilya.
That match is gonna slap. Literally.
It's just so Ilya could take the pin though, which sucks.
Yeah.
However,
but then we get Sammy just gets to ride into the Roman Reigns stuff, the Bloodline stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get Braun versus Ilya every Monday night.
But wouldn't it be better if Ilya doesn't take the pin, Braun kills Sammy, puts Sammy off of TV until the Bloodline stuff? Because he's not. We're probably not doing.
Which is what I said he should do at Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Which we're probably not doing the Bloodline stuff really until Survivor Series, like where they need that fourth partner for War Games. Who else are we gonna get? And then and he comes back, loudest pop of the night. Even though you guys will be all, Sami Zayn's not that good. He doesn't deserve that kind of pop, and he'll get the loudest pop ever.
I would say.
Okay, and Yeet gets the loudest pop in WWE right now, and you shit on it, which you should. However, I don't give a shit about these pops.
That's not a loud pop. It's just Yeet. It's just this. This is not
a pop. He gets a pop.
Rhea Ripley had an insane pop on Monday night. That's a pop.
She's Rhea fucking Ripley.
Right. Jey Uso doesn't have that kind of reaction.
Sami Zayn is not Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn will get that pop. He got that pop in Saudi. He got that pop
because
in
he's
Montreal.
Fucking Muslim.
He got that pop. He's gotten that pop multiple times. It was my point.
In Canada, where he's from, and fucking Muslim.
Jey Uso doesn't get those pops, and he never will.
Seth freaking Rollins gets bigger pops because he deserves them.
To get a pop, he gets
He deserves them. Yeah, they serenade him for an hour. You don't even get to speak.
I'm not saying the crowd reactions aren't great for those people. I'm saying the pop is something that is organic. It's something that you build up to. And Sami Zayn gets that build every time.
He's overrated.
No, he's not.
He's overrated.
If there's one thing we're going to argue about on this show, it's Nia Jax and Sami Zayn.
And that's fine. And we got time because we only got one match left, and it's the same match.
Just so happen to be You just so happen to be on both sides of that fight, Mr.
I know because you don't know wrestling. Because you don't know wrestling, and you like to wait. Are the cameras
this
I'm
side
over here? I'm on the other side. Yeah,
not on my screen. You're on this side of mine. But either way, you just like to argue, and you thought that Doudrop was still a worker two
I'm right
ago.
Because I'm right.
You're not right.
Sami Zayn is overrated. I don't know what it is. They're just like, feed this guy everything. For what?
Feed him everything. What title has he had besides a mid-card title?
I'm saying everything. They fucking threw his ass in the Bloodline feud. He has nothing to do with the Bloodline.
Which is the biggest.
That was the point.
Yeah, I get that, but like the guy's overrated. There's a reason he's got a mid-card title and he doesn't get a world title because he's fucking mid.
Because he doesn't need it. Because he doesn't need it.
Mid.
He's
overrated, dude. It's okay. He's overrated as hell.
It's not.
He is. He really is. He was the guy that beat Gunther. Like, be serious. Be fucking serious.
And you remember the pop when he did?
Because it was 666 days, and he did a fucking brain buster.
I'm sorry. Would Chad Gable have got that same pop if he beat Gunther?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. 1,000,000%. 10 billion %.
Jey Uso would have got the same pop if he beat Gunther?
No.
Okay. All right.
But
I'll accept Chad Gable might have got that same pop. I thought you were gonna keep saying like, Jey Uso would have got that pop. Fucking anybody that walked off the street would have got that pop.
No, not anybody. Not true.
Because it sounded.
What I'm saying is, I just don't
what it sounded to me was that your argument was because it was the lengthy title reign, and that's why I was saying that it does matter who beat him.
Yeah, I do think it matters. I think it's appearance wise. I look at Sami Zayn and I don't look like, okay, this guy should be beating Gunther after his 666-day run. Do you look at his appearance and you're like, that's the guy that should beat Gunther?
He's the underdog from the underground. That's the thing.
That guy shouldn't beat Braun Breaker. He should have folded him and have like a lawn chair.
And he pretty much did. Sami Zayn found a way to win. That's what baby faces do.
He didn't find a way to win. He beat his ass. Like he didn't find a way to win.
He beat his ass. He didn't beat his ass.
Wearing his shit.
But there was
a competitive match, yeah.
Right.
Just like
he should have faced adversity. He 100%.
You're saying You're acting like Sami Zayn's Rey Mysterio, and he can't he has to be the guy that gets just.
He looks like he's got the same body structure as you, and he's a hippie.
Shinsuke has the same body type as him. You never say that about Shinsuke. Shinsuke can go toe to toe with anybody, right?
Shinsuke is better than Sami Zayn.
Whether you're saying that or not, but I'm saying his body type is pretty much the same as Sami Zayn, and he can go toe to toe with anybody.
It's kind of. I'm not saying. What am I saying different that Shinsuke deserves the Sami does?
What I'm saying is that your argument is that it's all about Sami Zayn's look and that he can't go toe to toe with these guys.
But
you've never said that about Shinsuke.
I would have never. Shinsuke should not have beaten Gunther. No, under no circumstance would I be okay with Shinsuke beating Gunther for the title. I don't think Shinsuke should have been the guy that did that. I think they should have had Braun Breaker do it. Obviously not at that time. How is it crazy?
Shinsuke's a
You're supposed to make a monster out of this guy. They're making what?
Striker. Shinsuke's a world-class striker. He could beat anybody.
He can. It's of course anybody. This is WWE. Anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah, and don't say it's WWE. Everybody can beat everybody. The Great Khali.
Yeah. The Great Khali.
Don't say this is the WWE. Everybody can beat everybody. When at the same time you're sitting here trying to argue about the body types thing being the issue.
But it's because we look at Gunther's body type and his let's be real. He looks like the group looked like Nazis, right?
Yeah, no,
definitely Nazis. Don't know why.
This guy looks like he's the ultimate general. He's this chiseled freak, 7 foot million tall, and then you just got this dad bod who can't fucking comb his beard walks in, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just take that from you.
Same thing happened with you're gonna hate it. Same thing happened with Rocky. Rocky was a small guy. He came in there. He beat the fucking Russian.
I've never watched Rocky movies.
Yeah, but you know Rocky. You don't have to see Rocky to know Rocky.
I don't care. I don't like. That's a movie.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it's a movie. We're watching a movie. Weekly movie.
But that doesn't fucking matter about the price of rice in China.
Time the fuck out. Yes. You've never seen Rocky?
I know. Absurd.
My father didn't love me as a child. I didn't look
that should have made you want to watch Rocky.
I didn't have anything, all right? You know, let's not get on that subject.
We don't have to get on that subject. It's just you've had since 18 to watch Rocky on your own.
But I already people have already told me about it. So what's the point of watching it if I already know? Oh, Rocky's gonna win. Okay,
brother, you could have watched it on TikTok at this point.
I've watched Creed. Creed's
good. Creed, but not Rocky.
Creed was fantastic.
Whoa!
And Creed is probably. I don't even have to watch Rocky. You say whatever you want. Don't give a shit. Creed's better than Rocky. I don't need to watch it. I know.
The great Khalili's mom has spoken again. She even watched Rocky.
No disrespect. No, no disrespect, Mama Khalili.
Mama Khalili.
You are double my age, probably.
Your age.
And you were around when that movie came out. I wasn't around when the movie came out.
Number one.
Mama Khalili is now our favorite viewer.
Mama Khalili, you were around when that movie came out, so it made sense that you watched it in the moment. If that movie came out next week, I'd probably go see it. In my brain, I have no interest in going back to watch something. I tried this thing with wrestling where I would go back and I would try to watch a whole year's worth of wrestling, like 2006 wrestling, which was the biggest time in my life as a child. And I started episode 1. I finished episode 1, and that was it. I didn't care because I knew half of it. And it was old, and I know it has no meaning to my life because it's already over. So I didn't care.
No, that's fair, I guess. Yeah. I'm just saying, Rocky is such a standard. Even if you don't watch Rocky 2, 3, 4, as long as you watch Rocky 1, that is the epitome of underdog storytelling.
Probably name 85 out of the top 100 movies of all time that everybody should see, and I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I just find that so crazy. I know that's how you are. I know.
But the thing is, if it comes out like Deadpool comes out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna see it because it's about to come out. But if I miss a movie coming out and then it just has no substance for me anymore. That's like if I miss SummerSlam and they're like, oh, don't worry about it, you'll catch it next week. Just watch it when you got time. No, you can't do that. It just doesn't work that way.
I can see the argument you're making. It's just crazy that you live like that.
Yeah.
Like I think it's okay to live this way.
Well, classics, man. My
Yeah,
lord.
that's what I'm saying. Like these are.
Some people got time in their hands. Some people don't. I don't.
You telling me you don't have an hour and a half at night to lay down and watch Rocky?
No, it's my TikTok time where I'm trying to grow our
That's
TikTok
what I'm saying.
page.
This guy's watching TikTok.
No, you see? Once again, cut right in the middle. Fuck what Jesse says. This guy is trying to grow our TikTok account. I'm not the most tech-savvy person in the world, as I just told you earlier. I wasn't loved as a child. So I'm trying to learn stuff. I'm the old head. I'm trying to get the younger generation, the younger Paultons to help me out, and they just want to call me, oh, you're a quarter century old, and fucking berate me.
I hate that I know that's a fact, too.
It is a fact.
No,
So, like,
I
I struggle with technology.
Every younger Paulton sucks.
No.
They like don't, and I'm not saying sucks, but they like the one, you know which one I'm talking about, can't even make a freaking logo for me. I mean, Jesus Christ. But the other ones, you know, they're cool.
No, the youngest. Well, Brandon's been helpful. That our
That's
most,
what I was saying. The other ones have helped.
TikTok. Our most liked TikTok was made by Brandon.
Yeah, the other ones have helped.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the one I'm speaking of did make this fancy logo for us. So
not for us. Made it
correct, not
else.
for us. Made it for somebody else, so we stole it.
That is legal if it's for charity reasons.
All right. Do we got a fifth match?
No, I thought we did talk about that, didn't we?
I didn't talk. We talked about 4.
Oh, we did. We got on the same. We started grinding our gears before we grinded our gears.
Right.
That was the problem.
Love it, man. Love it.
Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah.
Mike, give me your fifth match.
Fifth match, I hate it that you hate me for doing it, but I had to go Hometown Heroes.
Tag match.
Awesome Truth versus A-Town Down just for the fucky.
Where's wait?
There's no reason for this match to happen other than the fact that I want to see the Miz on.
Okay.
Summerslam.
So you take
A-Town Down is on SmackDown, and they also lost their titles.
They both did. They both just lost their titles within the last 2 weeks.
They did.
Both those
and
guys.
Just for fun, I just want to have the Miz in a match at some point.
So you want to have the Miz in a match, but not Johnny fucking Gargano.
Who is a tag team? Who is a tag team champion?
Champion.
Yep, he may be. However, Toronto boy now. Toronto.
You didn't know that 12 minutes ago. Drink that Busch Light and shut up. Get out of here. Get out.
Written there. All right, it's written.
Don, give me your fifth match.
He can't.
Punk and Drew. Nobody said
anything else. Just that's it. Just Punk and Drew.
What else is there to say about it? I mean,
I'm
not answering that to be a dick that way. And it sounds like I'm being a dick in response to that. But what else is there to say about that? I mean, it's a given. That's what we're doing, right?
I have Seth special guest referee.
That's problems with it as well. You motherfucker.
No, special guest referee. Different.
Either or.
Not either or. Completely different.
Because I definitely don't want Seth being in the triple threat. Right. I think Punk and Drew have their own thing that they need to focus on right now, and eventually you throw Seth in there.
But it's great that because then you can continue. No matter who wins, you can continue to drag it out because it'll just be I lost because of Seth Rollins. Whoever loses.
Yeah, but shouldn't Seth Rollins be in a more prominent match?
The only other spot
he was the world champion.
If you add him into the triple threat of the world title, but they already planted a seed that they're not doing that because. He said on Monday Night Raw, he's like, oh, I won't challenge for you. I'll give you the gentleman's agreement. And then Damian said, no, once I beat Priest, you can have your shot. So,
but he did say you can throw that gentleman's agreement out the window. You can have your shot.
Right.
And then what if Seth says next week, well, give me my shot at SummerSlam then? 3-way.
No, because I never said after.
Yeah, but that's Priest said after. But what is it?
They shook on it. They shook hands. You can't. He offered the gentleman agreement to not challenge him for the title, and then he shakes hands on a separate agreement and goes back on it. No, I don't.
I'm not saying Priest goes back on it. It says Seth goes back on it.
No, I know, and I don't think he does. And who's a heel, Michael?
Priest. Technically, he's still a heel.
Yeah, but he's talking about Seth Rollins.
No, you can go back on the gentleman's agreement.
No, he was talking about Seth Rollins.
You were fucking talking about Seth You keep calling this guy out.
You said Damian Priest.
No, you don't know shit about Dick. It's okay.
I know dick about shit, brother. I know shit about
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Show up at that AIW show and show them how to work or something. I don't know.
He did. He did. To be fair, he did. I saw him when Shark Boy was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so happy for you. I'm ecstatic.
Well, he showed them how to wrestle, not me.
Yeah.
Oh no, they were showing me how to wrestle.
No, Don's a wrestler. Don's wrestling.
Wrangling them boys.
I'm not gonna have stolen valor on this show. I'm not gonna call myself a wrestler. I never had a mat. I did a lot of training, a year and a half of training. It was a lot of fun. I wish I could
did
do
a lot of
more.
bitching and complaining.
Yeah.
My body fucking
hurt. No, I would love to go back to it. I think it was a lot of fun. I just, worked too much.
I've heard good things. I have heard good things about it.
About missionary or work?
No, I know good things about that. Come on, we're not throwing the spices into that.
Really grinding my.
What's grinding your gears, Jay? Wait. What is it presented by?
Grinder.
There we go. It's been a while.
There's not. Yeah, I know it's been a while. There's not like a crazy amount grinding.
I know, right? Really. Like, I'm pretty content.
It's been pretty good. If anything's grinding my gears, I guess AEW kind of sucks, but like I don't know.
I'm gonna do my favorite thing, cut you off real quick, because Mama Kalili is going to bed. So good night. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your views. We will see you.
Because of the missionary thing.
But like
what
we got which I'm gonna watch it 100%. Don brought it to my attention that AEW will be having Orange Cassidy versus a Smiling Friends character, right?
Yeah, Mr. Frog.
We're getting Mr. Frog, baby.
Crazy. But
is it gonna be a cartoon or is it gonna be like a man in a costume? I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I think it's gonna be Orange Cassidy as himself versus a cartoon. So he'll be fighting nobody, but then or he'll be fighting someone and then they like put the suit on him to where they can just green screen over him as Mr. Frog.
I don't think we get to see this. This is like we'll see it on Twitter probably, but this is like for Comic-Con event.
Oh,
like booth.
Yeah. This is insane.
He's the president.
There's more matches on there too. I just don't remember any besides.
That's the president of the United States in the.
I know, right?
Mr. Frog.
He's the president. He's facing Orange Cassidy. It's crazy.
It's insane.
But no, I agree with you. AEW sucks. I mean, I'm trying so hard to keep up with it. There's some good things, but it's a lot of bad, and they just keep getting worse and worse. They're losing more and more ratings, and they just don't care. So if you don't care, I can't care. It's so hard. Forbidden Door was so mid. It was probably like the middest AEW pay-per-view I've ever seen.
And I had such high hopes too.
Ospreay and Swerve killed it though.
Well,
I mean, yeah, no, of course, exactly. But
actually, I went back. So I fell asleep, and then after watching all the shit matches, I fell asleep, and then I wake up to seeing a highlight reel of their match. And I was like, holy fuck, they burned the house down. And then I watched the match and I was like, oh.
But like I said, I think that goes into you knowing the finish, so you can't get into it.
Yep.
Just like you can't get into Rocky, which is insane. Yeah. Can we do a special episode where we all watch Rocky together?
No.
He said
no. I don't care.
He really doesn't.
Like, is that what's gonna grind your gears, Mike? Me not watching Rocky?
No, it's Tongaloa still. I swear. Like, I don't care what you say about. Oh, it's because of the trash. All right, not every single one of these guys from that family is that good at wrestling, and like it needs to be verified. All right, I understand you have a concussion. You could have broke my goddamn leg, arm, and my left nut, and I still could have pulled off a better low blow without punching my partner.
Have you ever had a concussion?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen to him talk. Has he ever had a concussion?
I said okay.
Can I interject real quick? You talking about the family, not everybody being great and have to be on the show. You sound like the people that hate on LeBron and Bronny for getting Bronny to the league. And I just think of all these people that are so mad that they can't get their son into FedEx with them. That's just my first thought. is that who cares that Roman Reigns and his entire family and bloodline are so great that it doesn't matter how shit the rest of them are, even though I don't think they're shit. It doesn't matter how shit the rest of them are, they get to be put on this platform because of how great they are. And that just speaks to the
100%.
level.
Yeah,
Speaks to the level.
But it's not like LeBron and Bronny. It's like if you said
it's better because there's 100 of them.
It's like you being like, hey, Brianna Stewart could get the work from LeBron's wife. No, she could not. All right.
No.
Brianna Stewart is no. Yes, that is like the exact same thing. You're so far down the line.
Why don't we blame Kevin Owens for fucking holding his head too close for the low blow spot? We don't bring that up. He couldn't even get his fucking fist through there. It was head or nothing.
Oh, I don't think the head spot is where people are talking about the spots, though. I'm
just reflecting off of this fella.
How do you grab me by the thigh and you missed, man? You had to hold.
Because I literally 30 seconds ago I got slammed into a table in the wrong way, and
the man was outside knocked out, like grabbing at air because he was so fucked up.
And I've seen
somebody should have known something and should have changed that spot.
I have seen Jesse slammed off of certain substances and slammed against the table, and I've seen him do a little better than that. All right, to be fair.
I slammed you off of tables?
You tried to. A couple times.
I must have been going off the gobbledygook.
Your exact words to me were, hey, do you think off this porch we could go through this table? And I said, I don't think I trust you with that right now.
Yeah, me and Mike did some stuff off of a balcony. Yeah, that was some stuff. But like you gotta get us to a certain level of gone to be performing. Like as a kid, it would say, "Don't try this at home before WWE," and I'm like, "No, I'm trying that."
Yeah, we did.
And then I hit and then I hit teenage years, and I was like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that." And then now I have a few brewskis, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll put anybody through this table off the roof."
You're staring at me like, "Hey, we could Spanish fly off. It's easy."
Yeah, we can't Spanish fly off of nothing.
Neither of us know how to do it. You're like, yeah, we can.
The best part about us wrestling as kids is we thought we were having like 5-star fucking bangers. I wonder what they look like, man. Because I remember thinking like, wow, we're really good at this.
Yeah. At one point, I was like, I swear to you, at one point, I remember having this conversation. I think it was with my mom. Yeah. And I was very serious. And I was like, Mom, when I get called up to the WWE, like, I don't want to go to SmackDown because The Undertaker's there. And I don't want to go to Raw because Kane's there. So, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm telling you, I had this conversation. And I was so petrified of both as a child. But I was like, I know my day's coming.
We're having 5-star bangers upstairs on the...
Like,
I'm frozen.
The Don froze.
Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Am I back?
This is great. No, you're kind of back, kind of not back. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I used to like...
we were having 5-star bangers on the beds upstairs.
I went off the top rope. Like, I think I did like a spinning 360 DDT. And in all reality, it was probably none of that. But that's what it felt like.
It was not even a DDT. You just
it was probably not even a DDT. Yeah.
No.
I'll never forget it when I went to actual wrestling, my first time ever, and I walked in and I'm like, I'm a pretty seasoned guy. I've seen, and they're like, all right, and I got put in a banana split, which for fun is when you have one leg stuck to the other side and the other one, and they're pulling it like you're doing the splits and you're getting pinned. And I said, my brother, where's the suplex? No, where do I suplex someone?